Often in Excel, you'll have the need to explain the reason or the underlying background of some of the information contained within your cells. You'll particularly need to share additional information about your spreadsheet or the data contained within it when you're sharing your spreadsheets with others within your organization, or outside it for that matter. A manner of doing this is using Excel's comments. And here I see on this sheet we have several cells that have little red triangles in the upper right hand corner. That means that comments actually exist, and if you hover over the cell with the red triangle in the upper right hand corner, you'll see the corresponding comment will pop up momentarily and appear for you to review. Comments are ideal tools to be used for adding additional information about the data that exists in your spreadsheet. And it will be very helpful when using comments by sharing that information with others who may not necessarily understand the background of the information contained within your spreadsheet. Here we'll talk about how to insert the comments, how to display the comments, and a few other features regarding comments, including how to print them. Okay, now on the Review tab of your ribbon, there is a whole section and category for your comments. To insert a comment, you can click the cell that contains the data that you'd like to make the comment on. You can then click on New Comment. That pops up like a little comment field. It's almost like a little yellow sticky where you can type in the details regarding your comment. I'm going to say here that Fred transferred to IT from accounting in July 06. Okay, there's my comment, period. Now, one thing I want you to take note of is the fact that at the beginning, you'll see typically your name, but I'll show you where the setting is here. Mine simply says ThinkPad 1. I'll show you where that setting is so you can ensure that your name appears before any comment that you insert. And this is a way to understand and identify among shared Excel workbooks who the author of a particular comment was. Now, where it derives this information from is if I click on my Microsoft Office button, I go down to the Excel Options button there. Under the Popular category, down below here where it says Personalize your copy of Microsoft Office username, that's where your name, you can type in your name or your initials, or whatever you have there will preface and appear at the beginning of any comment that you insert. Alright, now this comment is currently displayed. You have different display options. What I want to do is I want to hide that comment, and I see when I click the cell that contains a comment, on my Review tab here in the Comments section, I can click on Show Hide Comment, and that will alternate or toggle back and forth between showing or displaying and hiding my comment. I have the option also to show all comments, and if I click there, it will show me all comments on my sheet. When they're displayed, I have the option to click on them and drag them and reposition them. Notice that they have a little line that connects them with the cell that they pertain to. And you might want to move the comments so they're not suppressing or on top of obscuring your underlying data. So you can move the comments around the screen. I'm going to go ahead and hide them all. And I'm going to have to click on one at a time to hide my comments here. Okay, but it's handy enough just to hover over the cell containing the comment. You can then read or review it. If you need to make an edit to an existing comment, you can click on the cell containing the comment. If you want to use the ribbon, you have the option to edit comment. That will let you edit, make additional changes. You can also resize the comment. You can make it shallower, you can make it wider, you can make it deeper and narrower. So you have the options to resize your comments as well. Now, as far as printing goes, when you print your spreadsheet, the comments they're not included. However, if you'd like the comments to appear within your printouts, you need to go to the Page Layout tab of your ribbon. And in the Page Setup group of icons here, if we click the arrow at the bottom right-hand corner, this takes us to the Page Setup dialog, and if we're going to go across to the Sheet tab, here is where in the Print section we have an option for how comments are handled when we go to print out our spreadsheet. The default, you'll notice, is none, but you have two options here. Otherwise, you can tell it to print your comments at the end of the sheet or as displayed on sheet. The difference being, if you tell it to print them at the end of the sheet, the comments will not be superimposed over your data, possibly or potentially blocking some of the information that needs to be viewed on the spreadsheet itself. It will put them at the end of the sheet. As displayed on the sheet, we'll simply print the comments wherever they exist when they're visible on your sheet. If you make your choice here and click OK, that will apply to that particular workbook and it will print out the comments depending on the choice that you've made. I'm canceling out of here. So hopefully that helps you understand the benefit of using comments, how to insert them, how to edit them, and your print options for using Excel comments. If you'd like to delete a comment, you can click on the cell containing the comment. You can go to your Review tab. You have the option to delete. Alternatively, you can right-click, and then you can go down and delete comment that way.